Hello everyone. So today I am going to work on this heavy attack skill. So if I go to the skills, now you see we have this. I'm planning to add 3 skill trees, 3 categories on the skill system: survival, combat, and stealth. And here we are going to work on the first combat skill, which is heavy attacks. Now right now it's not activated, it's not applied to the character. So if I go back, if I press and hold, my character is doing regular attacks. It's not able to do any heavy attacks. Now if I get some skill points, we do some activities. Right now I will go 2 skill points, and if I go back to the skill tree, now here this is active, that means we can activate this. So if I click and activate, now it's green, so this skill is acquired by the character. And if I go back, press and hold, see, now my character can do heavy attacks like this. So yeah, that's what we are going to work on today: heavy attack as a skill. And before we get started, let me remind you that you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects I have done from my Patreon page. Once you become a member, you can access anything without any limits, so feel free to check it out. And also here is the full playlist of this series, where I have shown everything from scratch, how I implemented this, so you can watch and implement everything by yourself. So I'll leave the link to this also in the description. And now let's get back to today's tutorial. Okay, so last time we implemented this skill tree to have this multiple different trees, one for survival skills and the other one for combat and style. But all we did is just reusing the same data table that contains the skill data for the survival tree. So today we are going to create a different data table for the combat skills. So here I can actually duplicate this one, or I can create a data table from scratch as well. And here select this S skill as the row structure. But I don't want to do that because I can easily reuse this one, because there are some dependencies and everything is already set here. So let me duplicate this and rename it combat skills. This shouldn't be an O. Right. Now here, let me delete all this. So I'll name the first skill heavy, and this skill name heavy attack level. This should be in level 0, and I already have created an icon for this one. So I'm gonna put it here, and we would need 2 skill points for that, and the skill gameplay ability would be heavy. Now here we have a slight problem. We don't have a separate gameplay ability called heavy attacks. This is just heavy reactions. So the way heavy attacks work right now is, here if I go to the attack sort, the way we determine if it is a heavy attack is if the ability system of the avatar contains input.heavy attack tag, then we are performing a heavy attack. If not, we are just performing a light attack. So the way this tag applied to the character is here. If I press, once I press the attack button, I apply this GE charge weapon, which applies this required. So if I open this gameplay effect, here you see I apply this input dot charging gameplay tag, but this tag input dot charging tag, this is not actually what we are using here. What we are looking for is heavy attack, input dot heavy attack, and that is applied through this charge function, which is called from the animation blueprint, because the weapon charging should happen in the middle of the animation. So here we are driving it through animation notifier. So it is a bit complicated, but that's the way I have set it up. So now here, if I am, instead of directly applying the gameplay effect, I think I should here activate the gameplay ability instead. So that can be the heavy attack gameplay ability. So here, if you check, that ability can apply this gameplay effect. This has a duration of 2 seconds. Okay, so how do we do that? Let's go to abilities and upgrades. Here, let's create a new gameplay ability blueprint, and choose 𝐒𝐿M as the base. Heavy attack skill. Oh, heavy attack. Oh wait, I was using GA skill as the parent. Am I? Yes. For health upgrade one, this is a parent child of GA skill. So I should do the same. So instead of heavy attack skill, instead of using the 𝐶LM as the parent, I'm gonna change it to GA skill. Okay. Alright. Now if I go to class defaults, asset tag, maybe upgrades. Oh, upgrades. Let's add a cost sub tag, combat dot attack. It. Okay. Now maybe we can add the same thing. If the character already has the upgrades, combat, heavy attack, we don't need to activate this again. And here, as the applied gameplay effect, I'll just heavy attack. But here we have a bit of a problem, because this heavy attack effect has a duration. So in order to detect the already applied skills, what I am using is also the gameplay effects. For example, if I open this health upgrade, here I am applying this GE health upgrade 1, which has an infinite duration, and here I add upgrades.health.1 tag to the character, to the ability system of the character. So therefore, I can use this to determine if this skill is already acquired by my character. But if I try to use this skill, this is actually meant to temporarily grant the heavy attack tag, so that as long only if the character is holding the mouse press to do a heavy attack, this can be used. So this is not the way I should have done it. So here, let's add, I'll also remove this one as well, and I'll create a new gameplay effect. I named it GE Heavy Attack Scale, and here I'll add a modifier, a modifier, a component, apply tags to target actor, tag, well, the tag, this one. Here, duration should be infinite. Okay, now go back to heavy attack ability and use that GE heavy attack here. Right. And then go to the full blueprint editor. Here on activate ability, apply gameplay effect. Let's apply gameplay effect to owner, and here I'll choose GE heavy attack and now I'll choose this GA heavy attack skill as the skill for this heavy attack skill in the data table, and then we need to change this also here. Instead of directly applying the gameplay effect to self, I'll get the ability system, activate ability by tag, and the tag is visual gameplay tag container. Let's combat heavy attack. Okay, now I need to test. So here, now I should not be able to perform a heavy attack. Oh, I can. Why? Hold on. Yeah. Actually, we need to check if this is activated. Only then we should visually show the charging happens. See? Now I can't. But if I apply this upgrade by default, the character should be able to perform the heavy attack. So let's try this just for testing. Give ability and activate once, and the class is the heavy attack scale. I can't use this, just the give ability. Heavy attack here, and then let's see. Yeah, now I can. So this will work. So now what I want to do is, we don't need this also. I got the combat skills. Let's just test with only one skill in the combat tree, skill tree. And for that we can go here, initialize free tt skills. So I'll rename this variable tt skills, and I'll add another data table tt combat skills, and I'll assign combat skills. It will only have one, and I'll use it for the second tree. Right, I don't really need the third one because I don't have a tree data table for that yet. Right, let's see. So if I try to do a heavy attack, I can't. And if I go to the skill tree, we do have this, but it's not active right now because we don't have the skill points to use that. So let's get some. Actually, I can. Let me add some skill points. Alright. Now go here. Now this can be activated. Let me do that. Does that look like it's working? Anyway, I go out. Now I can actually perform, but the status of the skill tree is not updating. Okay, that's because I think in the refresh skill tree, I didn't account for additional trees. See here? Actually, I do. Then where else could be the problem? Here, take a look at this GS skill. It's not doing anything. So what could be missing? Alright, I'm using this apply gameplay effect when I activate this for the do the same thing. Yes, well, actually I could have done that here too. Let's do that again. So this will make sure this heavy attack tag is added to the character permanently when my character has this ability. This will not take place unless I add this at called parent. Okay. Right. Now let's come here. If I go to the skill tree, I can't activate this, and this is also not already active because I don't have enough skill points. So now let's get some skill points. Go here, activate it. Now you see it got deactivated because now the character can actually see, the system can actually detect the ability is already applied. Now if I go here, now I can do this. See, I can do the heavy attack. Alright, one problem I see is with the icon, because of the black background, we don't see green to show that the skill is already applied to the character. So I updated the icon. It does not have a background. Check again. It should be fine now. some points manually. See, now it's green. It's clear. Okay. So thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.